hear my neighbor, Susan, she was in need of help. She was like screaming and moaning because she was in like pain.
When fire broke out in the middle of a winter night in the apartment next door, 18-year-old Roxanne Paz sprang out of bed and into action.
So I get up out of bed and I come outside the door, and I come out and I see her sitting over here, and I could tell that she had burns on her, like her clothing was kind of tattered and burned, and she was saying that she needed help, that the apartment was on fire.
Roxanne knew her neighbor Susan required oxygen and stored many tanks in the apartment. She feared if the fire spread to those tanks, the whole complex could go. As her grandmother called the Renton Fire Department, Roxanne found an extinguisher.
Stood right by the door, and I kind of like aimed it down at the base of the fire, and then it kind of went out, and then my grandma, she had already called 911. It had the firemen were already on their way.
We were really worried about the whole place going up. Everybody around here is really proud of her for what she did.
Fire tends to double, triple in size after just a few minutes. So the actions that she did before we got there were critical.
And her actions not only saved the lady that lived in that unit, but she made an impact on everyone else that was in the other three occupants in the other buildings, because it could have extended. This happened in the middle of the night. Who knows whether they would have woken up or been able to get out. So the implications of what she did were far more reaching than just helping her neighbor that was in that one particular unit.
Some heroes arrive with capes. This one had footed pajamas and bravery beyond her years.
I was a little scared, really, like deep down, but I knew that I just had to get past that and just do what I had to do.
She did fantastic. I'm so proud of her. So proud of her.
Roxanne's neighbor Susan has healed from her burns. She wasn't feeling well enough to appear on camera, but she is grateful for Roxanne.
Basically, she saved my life over a year ago. She's a living angel.